Hello, everybody. How is everyone going tonight? Welcome to Thursday night readings. It's Brooke, Intuitive Focus. It's not the name on my birth certificate, but I'm going with Intuitive Focus anyway. I don't know, sounds cool. That's it. I'm slightly intuitive. I can focus. But how you going, everyone? G'day, Cindy. G'day, Steph. G'day, Tracy. How are you, Leanne and Kathy? Welcome. Welcome tonight, Thursday night's readings. It's good to be back. Wait a sec. Coffee. Oh, God, doesn't coffee make everything better? Hey, Karina, how you going? G'day, Carolyn. Welcome tonight. I hope you've all had a good day. That's it. If you focused on the positive, then it would have been a good day. So, you know the deal, people. Oh, that's right. Share us out. I better share me out a bit. So please share us out to all those places that you think people would enjoy it. I'm just sharing out now. Copy link. Where's Carly? She's like the king. G'day, Brianna. How you going? LA spiritual. Okay, so yep, just sharing out, people. Everyone's rocking up. Let's get a couple of shares out. Get my share on. Cindy, you do Conscious Adelaide for me, don't you? I'll do it. I'm here now, Cindy. So don't share out to Conscious Adelaide. I'll do it. It's embarrassing when I get some of the sites that I'm local sites. I don't want to bombard them because I have adverts and all sorts of things up. And one more for me. Paste. And just my personal page. I'm just going to share. Okay. Yes, coffee. No, it's all done, Cindy. I've shared out. Yeah, that's it. I've shared out to all my Adelaide sites and my home sites and all that good stuff. Hope you can hear me. If you can't, it's going to be boring readings. Unless you're a lip reader. Shared. Will life have any magical changes for me anytime soon? Oh, depends. G'day, Lenore. Caroline, it depends on your manifesting abilities. I can have a look. What I'll do is I'll start with a group reading. And if you want an extended reading, I'll read who I'm drawn to. Otherwise, if you want a guaranteed reading, you want to move to the top of the list, just don't know any amount, and I will give you an extended reading. Otherwise, I'll draw who I'll read who I'm drawn to, and then I'll do the run out readings at the end of the show. But sometimes it does get busy, so get in soon, people. Get in soon. Okay. Hey, Jody, how you going? Okay, great reading for everyone. As always, I do my last card first, and my first card last. I am quarter Irish. I don't know which quarter. I assume there's only 4, so there's 1 in 4 chances of me getting that right. How you going, Crystal? How you going? Everyone's asking that question, Leslie. Oh, selling. How could you not sell your house soon in this economy? Everyone's looking to buy houses. How long's it been on the market? Advertise it. Don't forget to advertise it privately. Like, get it out there. There's Facebook groups for houses. Just put it everywhere you can, Leslie. Plug it everywhere. If it's struggling to sell. Okay. Messages for everyone. Good news, people. Good news. Okay. Good news is coming, people, for the group reading. No news is good news, and you know what? Good news is good news. Good news is great news. That's it. Good morning. It's like she's ready for bedtime, Crystal. Good morning, Cinderella. And it's midnight. She's just about to get into where she is. She's about to get into that pumpkin carriage, drive off. I saw that one that Crystal, what was it, that Cinderella post? Where Cinderella was going, it's almost midnight, I have to leave, and he's holding on to her. And then Cinderella pulls him in and says, hey, I can leave effing any time. I can leave effing any time I want to. Don't tell me what to do. That was funny. That was great. Sounds like us. Sounds like us, Cindy. Okay, people. Messages for everyone. Okay. Okay, people. This was the same card as the last group reading I did. The first two cards are the same. It's the last time I did group reading. Okay, the first one is a Druid. Time to hold space. Okay, that positive space. Okay, with everything that's going around, people, we need to hold that. We need to focus. We need to see the justice being done. Okay, we need to see the change for the positive. Okay, so no focus on the negativity. I know it's hard, it's all around. But when we do that, we put out that energy, you know, the law of attraction. We put out the energy, we focus on the negative, and we just attract more of it to ourselves. Okay, so it's time to hold that space, that positive space for the people that can't. Okay, that's what we're here for. We're here to hold space. Okay, so people, you need to hold space at the moment and really focus and get those vision of what you want the world to be, and put that positive vibration out. Hold that happiness and that joy, and pump that light into the world. Okay, those who know what I'm talking about, you know the world needs it more than ever at the moment. Okay, it's a must. That's what we're here for, people. Please get your game on. Please hold that space. Okay, don't get caught up in the distractions. Okay, because everything is trying to pull you down, because, you know, the world's at a critical point right now. So the more people that can focus on the negative and the can'ts are going to help the can't. Okay, but the more people that focus on the positive and the love and the joy and humanity, working it out, that's what we need. Okay, so stand strong and be a warrior, people, and hold that space. Okay, because it's more important now, again and again, it's time to hold a vision of what we want for this world, hold our vision for what we want for the changes, hold our vision for this moment happening and people starting to work it out, and this tower moment that's coming in the world. Okay, hold that vision that we will move into a new area. One way or another, the new world order is coming in, so you want it to be a good one or a bad one. We need to hold that vision. Okay, people, just everything that you've got, grab in your toolbox and hold that vision in your head, and not just your head. It has to be in your heart. You have to know it in your soul. You have to feel it in your soul. It's very important, more now than ever. And action card for everyone is take the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Okay, more than ever. Okay, stuff's going around. People are just worried, getting caught up in stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming against a lot of people. Okay, that's why we got to hold the space and hold the vision. Okay, and you people, you want to do it the hard way or the easy way? The easier way is if you listen to your intuition, because you know what, your intuition's here to help you. Okay, and if you're in the boat of, oh, I find it hard to listen to my intuition, well, how long have you been told you need to listen to your intuition? It's there to help, okay? Okay, time to get your A game on, people. We really need this, okay? You want to do this the easiest possible, the best possible path, okay? Get in tune with your intuition, okay? And it'll guide you the best possible outcome that you can get, okay? If you don't know how to listen to your intuition, just get on YouTube, search, meditate, and find out. Dig deep and get what you need to, people, because this is a must, okay? It's funny. I know a lot of you can go into a crystal shop and pick a crystal and use your intuition, but for the rest of the life, are you doing it for the important stuff? Okay, so get that on. Okay, the near future is a new start is coming. Things are going to change. That much is certain. Things are changing soon, people. Be ready for it. Okay, and go back to the other cards. Are you holding space? And what are you dreaming of a white Christmas, or are you dreaming of a nice world? Okay, because a new start's coming, one or the other. Okay, so let's keep that positive. Okay, but I say but. A new start can be coming, people. You know, positive change, what we want. The world is changing and it needs change. My God, it needs change. Okay. But do you want to come into these new times holding on to the old stuff? Okay. Are you ready for the new changes that is coming in the world? Oh, yeah. G'day, Yvonne. G'day, Leanne. G'day, Tracy and Tracy. Are you ready for the changes that are coming to this world, people? What do you need to release? Are you going to bring old baggage onto a new plane? Or are you going to bring new baggage onto a new plane? It's up to you, okay? When stuff starts changing for the better and we start to get resolved, we start to see things happen in the positive way that we want them, are you going to be bringing up the old stuff? Okay? Because there's going to be a lot of people coming out soon. Okay? It's already started hitting in the media. A lot of people, all sorts of stuff. Right? And we can judge these people. Okay? Or we can forgive them. Because if we don't, if we just get angry and want to kill everyone that's done everything wrong, well, then we're no better than what they were. Okay? So the message from the guides at the moment, people, is never judge another. Because I guarantee there's probably a lifetime that you've been just as much as up. Okay? We're not here to judge. It lowers your vibration. It lowers your ability to do a lot of things. So let's not judge. It just pulls us down. Okay? And there's a lot more things going in the world that can pull us down. We don't need to add to it. Okay? We don't need to add to it. Okay, that was a group reading for everyone. I hope it's helped you. I hope it has helped you. Okay. I'm going to do a warm-up reading on... Who did I see? I saw someone that took my eye. Who was it? Leslie Strudwick. You still here, Leslie? Yep. Push out there. That's it. So you didn't have to ask. I can see you there now. Because there is a slight delay. There's a 10-second delay on Facebook. I just better get something else up. So I can see all the twitches. And I just need to get that up. Okay, Leslie, I will be doing a reading for you, and you were asking, will you sell your house soon? I'll have a look. The cards will tell me something. Placed for you, and you are. They always tell me something. It might. G'day, Jess. How you going? Okay. messages for Jess. Jess, are you taking a bit of heat? Not Jess. Leslie, are you taking a bit of heat from someone at the moment? Are you under the microscope, or are you having a bit of a clash? Is this cause this trying to get the household? Is this bringing a bit of clash? Let's get a few more cards out for it. Putting stress on yourself. You are? Okay. Okay, because look, what I got here is look, I've got the elder move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay. There's some patterns. There's some way about doing things, Leslie. Some old ways about doing things. Okay, that aren't serving you. They can be land. They can be ancestral patterns. They can be passed down from your parents. Okay, there's basically what this card is talking about is there's some old ways of doing things at the moment that just aren't working for you. Okay, it's like when we get in the way of ourselves, and some people say, "Oh, it's just the way I am," and when in actual fact it's something that we need to fix. Okay, because this whole reading saying you got some old patterns that are causing you stress, that are building your stress. It could be perspective, it could just be the way you're going about things, the way you're looking about things, but it's something that you do quite often. Okay. And what happens is when these patterns usually they're ingrained in our subconscious. Okay, so we have to do a lot of work to get rid of them. Okay, but the way we get rid of them is we make choices. Okay, is we find out what they are and we make choices. Because we always have the ability to make a choice. So just going on autopilot. So there's just something for you to look at the moment, Leslie. A little bit less autopilot. Be just mindful of what you're doing. Some of the way you go about things, because there's something it's like you're holding back. I don't know if because I've got the next card. I've got show the world the real you. Okay, which means you're holding back on something, or you're trying to please people, or you're trying to fit in with what else. You're trying to fit in with what other people, the way other people think things should be. You're trying to assimilate to that. Okay, and it's not working. Okay, because I've got the you need to be, like reaction. There's like I feel like there's certain things that you just you're reacting at, and they're controlling you. Because when we get into reaction mode, we go back into our old programs, we go back into our old habits, and we can say, oh, it's just being ourselves, show the world the real you. But at the same time, we're just running on, our subconscious is running us, and we're not in control because we get into reaction moments. The way to deal with that is I've got the Shaolin Master, is be graceful in movement and action. And this is when we make sure that this decision and the way we act on things is purposeful and by choice. Okay? So any movement, anything we say, anything we do, we make sure that we choose to do it for the right reasons. Okay? And then we become a lot more effective. Okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of old stuff that's coming around, and it's just bringing frustration on you. Okay? Because what I've got here, okay, I've got this card that's inverted, the wise one. Grow within your current situation. If this card's inverted, Okay, there's some things that you're going through now which should be lessons, which you should be able to look at and go, wait a second, I've seen that, I've done that sort of thing before and it didn't work. Okay, so there's some lessons to be learned that are coming into your life at the moment, Leslie, and the Spirit's saying you got to, it wants you to have a look around, and it wants you to grow within this situation. This situation, is as difficult and as frustrating it can be. There's bundles of gold everywhere, you know, gold for learning, gold for self-mastery. There's things around you that if you look around and think, instead of being stressed and going, this sucks, this is a time where you can, I feel you can make the right choices, and it'll bring you confidence, it'll bring you more balance, it'll bring you more clarity if you make the right choices. This is going to be a time of growing and healing, okay, and a time where you can get your stuff together and come out of this stressful moment new and improved, more clearer, and more confident about everything you do. Okay, because we look around and we just see the obstacles. Okay, but what we should be doing around is looking, saying, what can I learn from here? How can I resolve this situation? There's always something to learn. Okay, the ego will take us in comfort zones, and tell us, oh yeah, but it's not your fault, and it takes us into victim mode, and we shouldn't be in that. Okay, because I've got here, look, fiery climax approaches. I got frustration coming, and I'm being told that it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, it doesn't have to be that way, Leslie. You can choose. You can make the choices to change things, to shed the old ways that no longer work for you. Okay, because we go through these cycles, and when we don't learn the lessons, we just go through another cycle, and something else will come back, and we'll go through the same thing again. And I just feel like there's some powerful stuff for you that, you know, that can level you up, can be a game changer for you if you take note of what's going around and be mindful, graceful, purposeful, be on the ball. Okay, right? Not a comfort zone time. Wanting you home. Yep, that will help. Okay, getting rid of those toxic people will help. Okay, but still with those toxic people, you've got to bring love into the situation. Okay, there's plenty of people around that just are going to be doing the same thing for many, many years because they choose to. They choose not to grow. They choose to go into their comfort zones. They choose to be run by their ego. They choose not to ask the deep questions. They choose not to, you know, honor their inner soul to learn. Okay, Leslie? Okay. But break those habits. And just look at what can be learned from this situation. There's just so much there for you. Okay. And message from the guides is trust your intuition. Oh look, I'm half invisible. Green screen. Okay, trust your intuition. That's the message from your guides. Okay, it's more important than ever now for all of us. Okay, Leslie, I hope that's helped you. I need another sip of coffee. Hey, Deborah. And Jess. And Jody. And another Jody. We got Jodys here everywhere. Jody must be a good looking name, eh? All these girls are called Jody. Okay, I've got some donated readings to do. Let me just refresh that. I've got some donated readings to do from... Okay. Okay. Cindy's paid for me to do a couple of donated readings. So if you want one of an extended reading that Cindy has graciously donated, because she's such a lovely person paying it forward, type in "I love Cindy" in the comments and I'll pick someone to read for. What? No one loves Cindy? Hasn't come up yet? Come on, people. You love Cindy? Oh, Jody Darcy loves Cindy. Okay, Jody. Jody and Jess. Okay, Jody and Jess. Okay, Jody Darcy first. Oh, then I'll do Jess and Jody Ricardo. So Jody Darcy, you're up at the moment. Yeah, these people love Cindy. You just say that. Are you that lovable, Cindy? Is that true? Is that what you're telling us? It must be, because all the crowd's saying it. Okay. Stop coming out saying cards. What? Must you do? What? This is love. Everyone loves you, Cindy. Don't worry about it. She's getting embarrassed. Sorry, people. Sorry, Cindy. Everyone type in, "I do not love Cindy." No, don't do that. I'm in trouble now. See? Okay, Jody. Where's your focus at the moment, Jody? It's a rhetorical question. This is just for Jody. People are trotting on your feet, I think. Stepping on your toes. Yep. Okay, look. Jody, you're being way too guarded at the moment. I've got a protection guardian. Drop your shields. Okay. This can mean a number of things, Jody. This can mean we're too guarded and there's information coming in. Someone's trying to connect us, because you know the universe puts people across our paths all the time. Okay, people they want to interact with, or it could be someone who's trying to interact with you to give you some knowledge. And the funny thing about the way the world goes is we just don't. It can be the most unlikely person too. Okay, and they can have messages for you. The universe is funny who it uses. It usually will do it in a way sometimes it teaches you a lesson. Okay, so I'm just really feeling you're going to drop your shields. So you got your defenses up with someone way too much. Okay, and they're trying to communicate. They're trying to get through to you. Okay, there's something that you need to see, something to do with this that you need to see, and you're blocking it, and you're letting it in, and you're not letting it in. Okay, there's something that you're doing that's just way too guarded, and spirits just wants to let you know you got to drop your shields and give this person some space. Okay, give them some space, give them compassion. Okay, because things will work out, because luck is on your side, but you're not seeing it. Okay. It's almost like you just you tensed up. Okay, you're going through something and it might not be working the way you want it to, and you're just closed off. Okay, and we can't be closed off. You know, we have to remain vulnerable all the time. Okay, it's the only way we can let people in, we let people out, we can still guard ourselves, but we still must remain open. Okay, to know what's going on, to communicate. Okay, because I've got the next card I've got here is Great Teacher, learn from your spiritual experiences. Okay, so that tells me that your intuition is telling you something and you've already made your mind up. Okay, and so you're okay, so your intuition's, it feels like it's trying to tell you something. Well, your spiritual, yeah. It's almost like I feel like you almost have to. I don't feel like it's almost like someone that needs your help, needs just to hear something positive from you, or there's some answers that you could be giving them, but you're closed off to them, whether it be they've said something or done something. Okay, and because I've got here, look, it's time to release the negativity. This is inverted, so you're holding on to the negativity to do with this person or this situation. Okay, and that's not going to help anyone. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help them. And when we hold on to the negativity, you know what? That's giving our power away. Okay, it keeps us in that low vibration. If they've done something against us, it keeps us stagnant. It stops us from moving forward. Okay, you got to release that negativity. Okay, it's not going to serve anyone, and it'll age you too. That's it. You look like me when you're 23. See, I'm not 23, but you get the point. Okay, but luck is on your side. Okay, this was an early card. Luck is on your side. You're not believing it because look. Last card is you are very close to achieving your goals. Okay, but just a bit too defensive there. Okay, I just feel this you're just being overguarded and harsh with this person, and it's not going to serve you. So please release that negativity. And the message from your guides is follow the golden rule. The golden rule is put yourself in other people's shoes. Okay, as a perspective, and treat people the way you would like to be treated. Okay, that's the golden rule. Hope that's helped you, Jody. Who was next? Jess. And Jody, that was a donation from, that was a donated reading from okay. Put the guns away, shuffle them up. Wrong pile. I'm only using 3 decks tonight. Okay. Jess Long. G'day, Donna. Oh, I like that one. Yay. Jess, are you meaning me? Or are you meaning everyone? Hey, Kathleen. How you going? Okay. Okay. Just need a bit of my... Okay. Spirit, messages for Jess. Sounds like it's raining outside here. Okay, Jess, just getting you some cards now. This is another donated reading from Cindy. Jess, what are you stressing yourself out about? Okay. I know it's hard, people, at the moment, because there's a lot of stuff happening and things are coming to a peak. But we've got to remember, this is, in these stressful times, this is when we're going to be the most compassionate, be the most open. We still defend ourselves and stand in our sovereignty. Jess, who is this person? Who is this person stressing you out? Who's the negative Nelly? You don't have to tell me their name, but okay. So it's your kids stressing you out, is it? How old are your kids? You got many? Well, I know one can do the trick as far as stress goes. All it takes is one. Okay. Yeah, well, look. Yeah, well, you can't have him running the show, Jess. Okay? He's 13. Okay? Need boundaries set, because look, here, I've got She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Okay? It's inverted, so you're not doing it. Okay? It's like you're trying to keep him happy. Okay, oh, look, you know how we go, oh, lovely, I just want the best for you. Look, I'm not trying. You've got to stop tiptoeing around. The She-Wolf card is when people are pulling you down negatively, right? The She-Wolf, she stands up the moon and she says, enough. She puts her, she howls at the moon and go, enough. I've had enough. I'm standing in my power. I'm speaking my voice. I'm speaking my truth. I'm not putting up with that no more. Okay, this card's around that way. So you're putting up with God knows what. And it's all negative stuff and it's dragging you down. Otherwise, this card wouldn't come up. Because this card's about standing up to negativity. People that are around you that are pulling you down and saying enough. You've got to put your foot down. Right? 13. Tell him to go and get his own house and pay his own bills. Right? Don't go... Right, because what happens is, I know we love our kids, but when we go, oh, I love them and I just don't want to, they're teenagers, they're going to do what they want anyway. They're going to go their own way. We can't just do everything to keep them happy. So they'll, it's not about that. Okay, you got to set boundaries. You got to stand up. You got to speak your voice. You got to speak your truth and go, no, you can't do that. No, I'm not going to give you money every time you bloody go out. Okay. Right, because I haven't got enough. You got to say no. I'm not going to clean up your room. You get in there and clean up your arms and legs work. Go and clean up your own room. Oh my God, I was doing my own washing. My mum worked, so I was doing my own washing and I was cooking family meals at the age of 13. Earlier than that. I think I was 11. Mum dragged me. No, I was 13. Mum dragged me. I thought I was in trouble. She dragged me into the laundry. She lifted the thing. She grabbed a pile of my clothes, threw it in, said, look, washing powder, 1 scoop in there, closed it. So 10 it here, press that button, then hang your bloody things out, come back and hang it out when it's ready. Okay? Yeah, well, let him go through his own money, Jess. You're not his personal auto teller. Okay? Because if you keep giving your kids money like that, then he's never going to learn the value of money. And you know what? When he gets older and he gets on his own, he's going to struggle with that all his life, because when he was young, he never learned that lesson because he had an ATM. He had mum, the personal ATM. And he'll be doing that for the rest of his life. Okay? Need a bit of tough love. Need to stand your ground, because here, look, I've got adjustments. Adjustments are required. And this is inverted, so adjustments. You're not making the adjustments to do anything about it. Okay? And it's running your life at the moment. You can't have that. If you allow it to happen, get used to this being the new norm. Okay, but sometimes you need to be tough love. You need to set your ground. I know here's the people who's, because you know you're his mother, and who's going to teach him these lessons later in life? You know, we don't teach them the lessons. Some people will work it out by themselves, and some blokes spend their whole life as man-childs. Is it you want him to be a struggling man-child? Struggling to have relationships? Struggling to make ends meet all his life? Wake-up call's needed. You need to stand up and speak your voice. Because here's the action card. The warrior card. This is your action card. Warrior, be fearless. Stand strong. Okay? Don't cave in and go, oh, all right. You should be saying to him, I said no, and I gave you money the other day, and now it's Saturday. You should have bloody waited till Saturday and held on to that money. You know, stand fearless and strong. Don't cave in. Right? He'll sook and moan, but you know what? He'll work it out. Okay? Because you've got to set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, people will just push. Once the boundaries are in, they know how far they can push it, they'll back off. And he'll fall in line, or he'll just go off and do his own thing. But he's a free will individual. As much as you love them, you can't cave in. So he'll make the choice that you want him to make. His choice is his choice, okay? But you're not a doormat. You're doing no one no favours, and you're showing him. You don't want to show him that, he sees how he gets away with stuff like you. He'll be doing that with his partner when he grows up. You don't want that. Okay? And you need to lay down the law, because I've got here, near future, be bold to make the first move, and it's inverted. So you're not doing it. You're not being bold. It's time to stand up. This is a call to arms. Jess, you gotta show this boy. For your sake and his sake. This is for both of you. Okay? You gotta be bold and make the first move. Just go down the lane of the law. He might be sitting on the PlayStation doing nothing wrong, and you need him to do something. Turn off the stinking PlayStation. Life's not a free ride. Okay? You make it right. Otherwise, look, and emotions are going to run high. He's going to freak out. He's going to go rah rah rah. He's a teenager, But if he doesn't get his own way, he's probably going to do that anyway. Okay, but this will be a lesson for him. Okay, if you don't stand up and set your boundaries with this boy, he's going to walk over you. You're going to stress out. Then he's going to stress you out for the rest of your life, because there's a chance that he won't, because he thinks that's the way things are. Okay? You've got to take control of that, Jess, for your own sanity, and it's the best thing you can do for your boy. Okay? I know too many people that are just, when they get older, they're just unbearable. Their children, their adult children, because they had everything done for them. Not always, but most of the time. Okay? Be yourself, and not the timid self. You're going to know yourself. You're going to be yourself. It's your life. Okay? You can't just give up your whole life for your kids. Okay? You do the best you can for them as you do your life. Okay? Because if we do everything and we go in and do everything for everyone, we go into martyrship, martyrdom. And martyrdom is a fine line between martyrdom and narcissism. Okay? Because when we get pissed off, we're like, all I do is do stuff for you, and then you've gone into narcissism. Okay? It's not a healthy balance. You know, a lot of the time that we become the things that we hate because they're both unbalanced, and it's just everything's just like a different side of the seesaw. Yeah, well, you got to kick the kids out of the gaming. They'll hate you for it. You know what? They'll go off and do something else, and before you know it, it's led to other things, and it's led to other things, and they'll be like, best thing that ever, they'll work out that it was the best thing that ever happened to them. But, you know, we all do that. It's instant gratification gaming. It's entertaining and instant gratification. Okay? It's like an addiction, and you keep feeding the addiction, it just grows. Okay, who else was next? Okay. We had, is the other Jody there? I hope that helped you. Just sorry, I know it was a hard reading. I can imagine. Yeah, well, you can get that. You can get like that. Jody Ricardo. Okay, because I read for Jody Darcy before, didn't I? Okay. Well, let's say it's tough love, but you know, when you let other people, you don't set your boundaries and you let other people perpetuate undesired behavior around you, they just get programmed, goes into their subconscious. Then they have a lot of work to do later in life. Okay, some of them work out and make the changes. Some of them have to go through more trauma later in life, and then they might change to alcohol or something and go, oh, well, it's not working for me. And that's because, you know, we'll let people work it out, but at the same time, we can't, you know. Okay. Okay, Jody. But I wish you, it's a hard thing to go through. And look, things are going to get heated up. Don't, you know, just that it's going to be a lot of work on your behalf, but otherwise you can just let things keep going the way they're going. But it'll be worth it in the end. I am on YouTube. Facebook keeps freezing. Well, we'll turn the heater up then. Defrost it, Brianna. Oh yeah, I can see it. Facebook, they're probably just too many people are putting the truth out on Facebook, so they're just like, yeah, quick, freeze it up. We don't want the truth to get out. Okay. Okay. Whatever's on your plate at the moment, Jody. First card I got for you is the Traveler. Move in a new direction. Okay, so you've obviously got some choices up. You've got some, or something that you're doing at the moment is not working. Okay. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. Yeah. So Spirit's saying, look, there's a new move in a new direction. Okay, maybe things are getting stagnant with what you're doing, whether it's work at home or just some options that you've got up. Okay, but you should know what that's about. There should be something that you're doing. It could be just generally in life. Okay, you're doing the same old, same old. Things aren't working like they used to. Okay, and it's time to just consider. Spirit's saying, look, come on, new direction. Let's get it working. Let's get it happening. Okay. Coffee time. Okay. Hey, Sharon Marie. Shannon, sorry. Where are my glasses? Yeah. I wear them when I'm reading. Okay, look. What you've been doing, okay, at the moment, Jody, it's, yeah, new direction is needed. Okay, time to reassess, time to have a look around and think maybe things are getting a bit stagnant, I feel, and it's time to move things in a new direction. Okay, because, you know, what you've been doing at the moment, okay, hasn't been in vain, hasn't totally been in vain. I've got here your hard work's paying off, even though if you don't see it. Sometimes we can do things and think, well, that was a waste of time, but what we don't see is the lessons that we learned, or the people that we influenced around us while we were doing it. Because we're focused on the end goal, we're focused on all sorts of things. So sometimes these things aren't always obvious. Okay, but at the moment you need, in your current situation, g'day Samantha, you need to be the light. You need to shine that light. Okay, Jody, you need to lift that positivity. Okay, because when the White Witch card comes up, we're talking about being the light. It means that sometimes when things are down around us and we're not looking in the best possible situation, we need to be the positive. We need to stand up. We need to be the cheerful one. We need to see. We need to manifest. We need to just bring that positivity up. So that and when we can be that light and shine the positivity, okay, positive things get drawn to us. Okay, like the law of attraction. I just feel if you can lift those spirits, okay, and you put out that positivity, okay, there's going to be more positive things that get drawn to you. Okay, because I feel like you've been frustrated, things aren't going the way you expected. Okay. Yep. Well, you're gonna make that happen. What can you do to make it happen? Some things must have changed. There's always a way. Okay, you need to make that change. Okay, people go, oh, I want to travel. You know, some people go, I want to travel, but I never have the money. Well, you know what? Save the money, find the money, put aside the money, make some sacrifices, and put that away. So then the money will come and you can travel. You know, if we save what we have left over and we live to the end of our means, we're never going to save a cracker. but I don't have any money. You know, well then put $10 away. That's still $500 a year. You know, do that for 2 years. At least you got $1,000. You can go, look, I'm going to rent a bloody, I'm going to stay at a caravan park and drive 500 k's and just chill out for a few days. You know, and go to a restaurant one night, sit on the beach. Because I know things have been tight. It feels like you've been struggling, but you can make the changes. See, look, be bold and make the first move. The universe is waiting for you, Jody, to make these changes. Okay, we can't always wait for our a lot of the time, if we wait for our circumstances to change, okay, we become a victim of our circumstances. And that's not what life's about. That's not how life works. We have to be the ones to make the change. We can't wait for the change to happen. Some people do that. They just spend most of their life doing the same thing they started in their life doing. Okay? I got the last card here. I got, don't let pride get in your way. Okay, pride, that's worrying about what other people think, and that's it has a lot to do with ego. Ego keeps us in the comfort zones. So what happens is, what I'm feeling is, this is like when we tell ourselves, oh, you know, even if things are so tight, like unbelievably tight, okay, you can still put like $10 away a pay. And over time it'll add up. I'm not saying things are that tight. I don't know your circumstances, but all I'm saying is, when pride gets in our way, we're worried about what other people think, right? We use the ego to bring us into comfort zones. We limit ourselves. We talk ourselves out of things, and this pride will bring us back into being victims of our circumstances, and we don't have to be. We can choose to be it, but you've got to be the light and believe that change is possible, Jody, that you can make these changes that you want to, okay? Because your message from your guides is abundance is your right, okay? Abundance isn't just money. It's like, it's fulfillment in life, you know? People seem to think abundance is stuff. It's having money for stuff. It's not even close. There's so much more important things that you can be abundant in. You know, in love, happiness, just even controlling your mind and learning how to love and not judge people. Okay, there's more abundance than that than there is in winning a lottery. Okay, I hope that reading's helped you, Jody. And yes, that was a reading from so we have a couple of readings donated by a cute girl with dimples in her cheeks that loves spicy food. And is she Greek? Of course not. She's Italian. A spicy Italian. That's right. I forgot I had that. I did. I just thought of it then. I thought, wait a second. Yeah, Karina, when are you going to donate for a reading for someone? No, you know how it works. Okay. First two people to type in Crystal Rocks. Good reading. Typing crystal rocks. Oh, no one. Okay. I thought you just wanted a reading from crystal. All right, we got them. Wait a sec. Okay. We have Brianna Van Donna. G'day, Natasha. How you going? Okay. Did you want a reading, Crystal? Oh, you want a reading for Sam as well? Sam, did you want a reading? Okay. It's Crystal. How many kids you got? Are you like in a chair going, crystal rocks. I'm a good crystal. No? No, you're rocking and rolling, aren't you? I'm just being silly. Okay. Brianna. Messages for Brianna. Okay, Brianna. Okay, first card I got for you is inverted, so I feel like you're not seeing it. Okay, Brianna, what I got is the lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Okay, I'm almost feeling like, you know, well, when we start to get into self-mastery, we just start to be trying to be a better version of ourselves. Okay, as we do, as we grow, as we learn our lessons, as we go through life, to become the best version of ourselves. The more work we do on ourselves, what happens is we go up to a new level, and then a lot of our old struggles fall away, and we gain more confidence. We just become, as we do this sort of thing, we become more balanced. Okay, and that's the rewards that we reap, and we have a more fulfilling life. Okay, so I just really feel that, Brianna, you've really got to grasp this at the moment. Is you've got to enjoy. It's like that you're almost living too far in the future. You're like, oh, I want to be there. I'm not here, right? And we're never where we want to be. Okay, but we are. Okay, because where we are is we're here, right here and now. Okay, so you need to get that focus that we're here for a journey. Okay, to me, this is telling me that you're not in the moment. Your mind's always somewhere else, and you're missing out on what's in front of you right now, where the joy is, where the growth is, where the positive is, where life is. Okay, and I really feel you just got to bring yourself back into the moment and enjoy what you're doing with what you're doing, because here I've got your dreams need practical planning. It's inverted. Okay, so this tells me that your head space is, I want to be there, I want to be there. You're so worried about being somewhere else down the track, you're missing everything in front of you. Okay, and you need to plan. You need to look at the steps you're taking. You need to focus on where you're at the moment, and enjoy the growth as you're going. Okay. Because I got here, look, your guardian angels are here. You're not alone. They're here to be with you. They want to be with you. They're here to guard you. They're here to guide you. Okay. But when we're off somewhere else, we can't listen to them. We can't see them because we're somewhere else. You're in the future. You're 100 steps forward. And there's 99, there's 98 steps in between where you are and the 100th step. Okay. There's 98 steps. 98 steps there. Okay. And I just feel like where your mindset is at, you just you're going to miss half of what's going on. Okay, so I just really feel you should pull back into the moment. Because next I've got, look, what do you need to release? And this is inverted. Okay, so you're holding on to stuff, you're holding on to ideals. Okay, and there's some stuff that we just have to wait till we get to that. And I just feel there's some stuff in the future that you're holding on to. There's some stuff in the past that you're holding on to. And it's time to let that go and be here and now and be in the moment and enjoy where you are and understand why you are there. Because there's lessons to be learned. There's laughs to be had. Because the next card I got for you is don't let pride get in your way. That's worried about what other people think. It's almost like, you're worried about, I'll have their respect. If I can just get to this stage, and then once again, it's all in the future. You've got to be doing things for yourself. Okay, you've got to put that worries. Your guides are here, just wanting to help you, just wanting to be more a part of your life, just want you to be in the moment. They want you to make practical plans, and really focus in your mind. I feel like well, that's it, Brianna. Okay, do all that. But, I stopped, there's there's things that I want to do in the future, and I'm studying that to learn from it. At the same time, I've got to enjoy what I do now. I've got to be here now, because that's all we are, is we're here now. We're not here in 10 years. We're not here, in 10 years' time. 10 years never comes. We're only here now. And now's it. Now's where everything happens. Now's where we make our choices. Now's where we do our inner child work and release things, But I just feel you got that mindset of, well, when this happens, things will be better. But it's just do the work and enjoy the moment. Okay, and focus on the positive. Okay, when you're not doing inner child trauma work, it shouldn't be in your mind. Okay, focus on the positive, give gratitude. It helps us with the big picture. It helps lift our vibration. Okay, but you're looking around at the future, and when we're not focused on the positive, we draw in a lot of vibrational stuff, and it puts our mind on obstacles. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. I hope that's helped you, Brianna. And that was a reading by donated by So it's pretty cool, man. You're pretty cool, aren't you, Crystal? And who was the other one that said Crystal rocks? Zimmer. Donna Zimmerman. Donna, are you still there? Thanks, Brianna. Hey, Robert. Wait a sec. Goodbye, Robert. Inbox me for a message. Don't inbox him for a message. Oldest trick in the book. Okay. Donna, just one sec. Sorry, my noisy brother. Okay. Donna. Well, there's a positive outcome, Donna. It's always good. Unicorn one. This is not a unicorn one. This is an alignment and clearing one. Still the chakras there. Use it in your power hands. If you're a healer, you know which one's your power hand. And you can just feel the energies go through. Okay. Unicorn. Nasty pasty unicorns. I don't trust them. Yeah, I heard a lot of bad things about the unicorns back in the day. Oh, how you going, Yvonne? Oh, you went there. When you don't comment, I forget people are there. Thanks. That was fun being on your show. Sorry about the word about the kitty cat. It just slipped out. Okay. Donna, I've got at the moment, I've got air gardening. What aren't you seeing? Shift your perception. Okay, when we need to shift our perception, it's because that we're looking at things from the wrong angle, the wrong point of view. Why do we do that? Because we have attachments and we have comfort zones. There's 1,000 reasons I can go into why we do that. Okay, but currently this is telling me, Spirit's telling me that you're looking from something from the wrong perspective. Okay, that could mean a number of things. It could be that we're worried about what other... Because I've got someone negative around you. Okay, and I'm not sure if you're worried about their feelings or you're worried about it's like you're not speaking your truth. Okay, I feel like you're holding back on something. Okay, and the perception is telling me that you're coming from the wrong mindset. Not that you're wrong. Yeah, when we have attachments to things, we compromise our truth, we compromise our voice, we compromise how we feel, because we think that if we speak our truth and do our truth, it's going to affect us, whether it's going to make life harder or whatever. Okay, and basically, because we can't control how things play out. We can only control how we react to things. Okay, so this card's telling me that I feel like you've got all these stories in your head about someone that's just not good for you at the moment. Donna? I'm not saying they're a bad person. I'm just saying they got their own issues, and you're taking too much of it. I feel like you're taking it too much of it onto yourself. Because I've got here, look, this card, candles. This is my cat candles. Yeah, that's right, Yvonne. I already got my cat. That's it. And I got a spare too, my brother's cat. Nothing good will come in this situation. This card represents that we don't know how things are going to turn out, and we don't know when they're going to turn out, and we can't see around corners. We can't see the future. Okay, it's about trusting. This card's just telling me that you're gripping onto how. This card is about us wanting things to work our way and how we expect them to work when things do not. Things happen when they happen, and they happen how they happen, and we can't see that. But so often we hold back from being ourselves, from speaking our truth, from taking risks all the time, because we think, oh, if I do that, then that will happen. And you know what? We're not always right. We're generally wrong. Okay? Sometimes we can be like, oh yeah, if I do that, that'll work out well. And then you do that, and then everyone's looking like, yo, what the do you do that for? But from your perspective, from your perception, it seemed like a good idea to do. Time to shift your perception and let go of how you think things should work out with this person. Okay? You can't control that. Everyone's free will. Okay? It shouldn't matter what choices another person makes. It doesn't even matter when in a relationship. Okay? We can't change everything to keep them happy the way we want to be happy. We do loving things for them, right? If you're doing loving things for someone and it's pissing them off, okay, have a look. Maybe as long as you're not smothering them, it's their problem. If things aren't working out, well, then it's probably not the right person. Okay? People get attached. People get codependent. Okay? But here, look, it's time to hold space at the moment. Okay? This is the druid. He holds his space. He stands his ground. He has wisdom. And he does things that he knows he must do for himself. Okay? He knows that he can't control what happens around him, how other people react. All he knows is that he can stand in his spot and be honest with himself. And that's the only thing he can do. Okay? The next card I've got is inverted. So time to give rather than take. So with the situation that's going on, Donna, what can you do about it? What can you do about the situation? Are you just waiting for things to unfold? Okay? Yeah, you can't hold it in. Okay? You're doing no one favours. You're holding stuff in. Right? You're just trying to keep other people happy. You know, and sometimes we think people are going to get angry with us when we hold stuff up. Sometimes they're like, oh, shit, I didn't realise you were upset about that. You know? We need to draw boundaries, and we need to know people where they stand. We're so worried about what other people think about us and how they're going to react that we compromise ourselves. And then they don't know how to treat us because they don't know us. Why? Because we're always compromising ourselves. You know, that's when people say, oh, yeah, they're real fake. Because why? It's not they're a fake person. It's because they don't speak their truth. And no one knows the real them. Why? Because they're always worried about what other people else think. They're always worried about, am I going to upset someone? Just say it. Okay? As long as you're not doing it to gratify your ego when you say something to someone, okay? It's probably better to keep your mouth closed. But when you're doing it just honestly and genuine, okay, it's you just got to let things unfold. Okay? You just have to. But a time to give rather than take. That's like, what can you do? What can you do to help this situation? What can you do to resolve this situation? What can you do to get yourself out of this situation? Right? Because I feel like with this other person, you just got to wait. It's almost like you're waiting for something else to happen, then I'll make the decision. And you can't. It's not good to do that sort of thing. Okay? If you need to do something, you need to do something. If you need to say something, you need to say something. Otherwise, we kick the can down the road. And then it's the same old years down the track. And nothing's been resolved. We get more angry at them and they're just doing what they do because they don't know any better, because we keep hiding the truth. Okay? And look, luck is on your side if you do the right thing. Okay? You know what to do in your heart. Okay? It's going to take courage. You've got to stand in your truth. You've got to stand in your sovereignty, Donna. Okay? Release what's no longer serving you. Because the message from the guides is release toxic relationships. Okay? Release toxic relationships. You can't control. Some people get pissed off when you do that. And you call people out, or you say, look, you're not working with them. Oh, but we've been friends forever. Don't care. People grow apart. People cross other people's paths. So, you know, just because if someone's been your friend all your life, and then your lives go apart, and then they're like, oh, I thought we were, you were my mate. Just don't. Just let's go, look. We're going in different directions. Deal with it. Sometimes they'll go off and do their thing, and you still be friends with them. I've got plenty of people in life that I don't resonate with anymore, that have been my friends for so many years, and I still love them all. I still go and see them now and then. They're not as big a part of my life as they used to be. That's just the cycle. I hope this helped you, Donna. Who's next? G'day, Katerina. How you going? Hey, Deborah. You shared? Shared what? Shared your dinner? Yep. Give yourself your time, Donna. Know yourself. Find yourself. Okay? Because all of us people, we're there to love and interact with people, but we're here to live our own lives, not to be a bloody servant. I had a great mother. She was a working mum, so I had to learn to do stuff for myself. She did more for me after I moved out of home than she did when I was at home. You know what I mean? So she moved out, she's like, Mum's like, oh, bring your washing down if you got any. I'm like, what the? Get away, Mum. Do my own bloody washing. And yeah. As I said, she was working, and when I was 11, she's like, this is how the stinking washing machine works. I'll make a slave. Okay. I'll just see if I've got any more donated readings. Okay, Shannon. Okay, Shannon, I'm going to pull you 3 cards. Shannon, your first card is... You need to take some time to yourself, Shannon. You need to breathe out. Card says time. Take time to breathe out. You need to back off. You need to have chill time. Come on, let's go, 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 Shannon. Okay? Some people, we keep ourselves busy, 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 busy. And it's because I'm guilty of this. Because as soon as we stop and take time to breathe out and relax, we get guilty. We get guilty with ourselves and go, oh, I could be doing something more productive. Me, this like if I sit like my brother watches Scrubs, it's one of my favourite shows. If I watch more than one episode, I'm like, I could be doing something more productive than this. And I'll go and work, or I'll go and study, or I'll go and do something else. And sometimes we need quiet time to chill. We got to make time. Otherwise, what happens is, see, the quiet times is when we get the ideas, or we get the things come into our head, Sharon, that helps guide us and brings us clarity, so we know what we should be working on. Okay? Because being so busy all the time is a great avoidance mechanism. Okay? It can avoid us dealing with what we need to do. So, there's a negative one around you. I've got the she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. This is a card that's saying there's some negative Nellies pulling you down, giving you hassle, telling you can't do it, just negativity coming in from somewhere. Someone, usually someone close to you. Okay? You've got to stand up and say no. Say no to them. Okay? That's what this card's about. Standing up to a negative person that's around you, usually close to you, and going, enough. Not doing it. So if you need time to take a breathe out, it sounds like you're doing too much stuff, everyone. Okay? You're overdoing it. You're trying to do all the work for someone when they should be learning their own lessons and doing their own work. Okay? Doesn't matter if they've got on their plate too. Okay? People need to learn to manage their own shit. By doing too much for other people, we're taking away their responsibilities and their lessons in life to learn how to deal with the stuff themselves. Right? So I just feel there's someone there that you're doing too much for. Okay. Yeah. Look. And stop worrying about, don't let pride go and get in your way. That card's about worrying about what other people, I thought my cat was on the back, is worrying about what other people think. Okay, so you're going to have to make some changes with this person, right? And don't worry about what they think. Because that card, don't let pride and get in your way, to me, is worrying about what other people think. Doesn't matter who. You know, even if one of your close friends goes, oh, I thought you were a good mother, I don't know, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. And you're worried about people judging you. I mean, you're worried about what other people think. What other people think is their business. Okay? Is their issues, is their problem, is their perspective, not yours. So just got to do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, Shannon. And so I give you so self-confidence. Be confident in the decisions that you make to do that. I hope that's helped you, Shannon. Okay, people. Time for run-out readings. I'm knackered. Got no more donated readings to do. Yeah. And people don't know how to gauge us. Shannon, when we do that, people don't know how to gauge us. They don't know who we are. And that's why when people meet down-to-earth people, they just find it really refreshing and go, oh, like you're down-to-earth. It's people just real, not hiding anything. Because, yeah, when you're changing yourself, when dealing with different people, that's you worry about what other people think. When we do that, we lose ourselves. We're not there to make everyone else happy. We're there to make ourselves happy and bring the people around us into that happiness. That's how it works. That's the real deal, not the other way around. And we just come, because otherwise, Shannon, you just become codependent on how everyone else thinks about you. Okay, and that is not a good spot to be. Hey Chiquita, how you going, gorgeous? Okay. The universe is what, Steffi? The universe is correct. You are. Correct. You are. Okay. Getting ready for some run-out readings. So, people, if you would like a run-out reading, place a 1 in the comment section, and the next 5 lucky callers will win a free reading. I gotta get a better intro than that. Okay, we have Steffi, we have Deborah, we have Maggie, we have Justin. Who's going to get the lucky last one? Is going to be type of 1. Press return. Run out reading. Oh, you got time to type in that, but you don't want to run out reading. Chiquita, you don't want to run out reading. What do you? Yeah, that's it. Oh, you do. Well, kudos to you. Okay. Mr. Steffi, pick a number between 1 and 5. Or pick a number between 1 and 5,000. Three. Now, I went to the other day. You can actually pick any number, and I will just divide it by the amount of cards that I got, and then put it into fractions, and then have a number. Ah, Deborah, you're keen. Like, you just jump the gun there, girl. What? Almost done. 2 more cards to pull out. Okay. Pile number 3. Okay. The Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Retreat and recharge, Steph. You got to find a way to get into the bush. Nature's calling you, Steph. Nature's calling you to get away from the electromagnetic fields. Okay? Find a park, find somewhere at the beach. Okay? But if you're getting this card and it's not, and retreat and recharge, and it's not happening, I would say that you need to get somewhere in nature. Okay? You need to go to nature to recharge, get away from all the energies that are going around. Okay, I know that's hard for you in your situation at the moment, but that's what you've been called to do. And your action card is work through your fears. We all have them somewhere. Okay. And whatever they are, take them head on there. Hope that's helped you. Next we have Deborah. And Deborah picked number 2. Deborah. Oh, yes, in brackets. Oh, God. Is that a bit like symbolism or being cryptic? Well, Deborah knows what to do. Take charge with authority. Okay, the Lord card. Deborah, something you need to do. You need to just take charge. Take charge with authority. No more beating around the bush. Foot down. Get it happening. Okay? Okay? Because this is going to go on forever until you make it dealt with. Deborah. It's going to go round, 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 round till you deal with the situation, whatever it is. Okay? You need to take charge with authority. And your next card is the answers you need are coming. Okay? And if you take charge with authority, see, sometimes we want answers, we want confirmation, we want answers before we've done something. We want to know how it's worked out, how it's going to work out. Well, you know what? That's not how it works. Okay? You know, we do something, then once it's happened, then we see how it's worked out. Okay? Then we get answers for the next situation. Too many people hold back and stop doing things because they don't know how it's going to work out. Okay? Okay, hence, freeze, just, and then people wonder why nothing happens, nothing changes, and they're still in the same spot they were ages ago. Okay, just got to do it, people. Take charge with authority, Deborah. Kick some butt, take some names, girl. You can do it. Okay. Maggie, a number between 1 and 30. Number between 1 and 30. Oh, sorry, Maggie. Maggie, look, I'll unblock you in a minute, Maggie. I was just getting rid of the spammer and I accidentally blacked Maggie. So you're not going to be able to comment, Maggie. So I'll just do your reading and I'll unblock Maggie after. I've got to go into another program. I I did that to Tom once. I was getting rid of a spammer and everything moved. See, look, I was deleting comment. Okay. Okay, Maggie, 11, 21:30. Okay, Sage, be devoted, committed to what you're doing at the moment. Okay, mate. Maggie, devoted and committed. That means we're going to push in. We're going to go the hard mile. Whatever we're doing, we're going to really get to the bottom of it. We've really got to learn it. We've really got to understand it. We got to be committed. Like, we can't do it half-assed because you need the results. If there's something that you need to be doing that you know that you should be doing, or you're in the midst of doing, you need to pay attention to it, and you really got to work hard. You got to, really put the enthusiasm, really put the effort into it, because there's something to be learned. There's something to be learned in that situation, and it'll be powerful. Okay, it'll be powerful. It'll give you revelations. You really got to go hard into it. Okay, so this is card saying you can't just put in. It's not a time to be like, yeah, I'll do a bit tonight and then I'll do a bit tomorrow. It's like, get in there and get it done and make it happen. Okay, and be committed. Bring your A game. Okay, because it's how we get results. It's how we get breakthroughs. And here, look, don't try to get your way. You worry about what other people are thinking. Okay, if you get devoted and committed and you want to go and do those practices, but it's going to affect someone else, what happens with someone else, stuff it. You've got to do it. Be devoted, committed. Don't worry about what they're going to think. Let them do their own stuff. Unless there's a 2-year-old going, Mom, I wanted money dinner. Okay, hopefully there's not a 2-year-old there, because that changes. But time to be doing what you're doing and just be 100% committed to it and not worry about what anyone else thinks, because that's just going to get in your way. Okay, and Maggie, I've got to remember to unblock you. I'll have to get on that. I'll get onto that on my phone, because I can do it on my phone. I don't know how to do it on the computer. It's weird. Okay. And after Justin, number between 0 and 2000. Any number, Justine. Number between 0 and 2000. Or 1 and 2, doesn't matter. Oh, no, I didn't, Maggie, I didn't deliberately block you. I was getting when I click on my screen to get the spammer, and I go to block the spammer, someone types in another message, and the message moves up like in a split second as I'm pressing down on the thing, and then I got the wrong person. So it wasn't deliberate that I blocked you. I'll go into my phone and I'll unblock you after the show. I did that to Tom once. It took me like 2 weeks to work out what I did, but I know what I did, and I'll get to that. Cool. 69, dude. Okay. The Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Justine, there's some information coming in. Okay. And if this card's coming in, it might be some information. It might be information that you don't want to hear. It might be information that you think is not relevant. Okay, it could be just a comment that someone makes on the side thing, but there's some information coming. I feel like there's something, someone's going to tell you something and you're not going to want to hear it. But if you go away and you think about it and you apply it, there's going to be a lot in it for you. Okay, you go, the first thing we do is we get defensive when someone says something like, oh, what are they telling me? They don't know me, and that. But when we think about it, because sometimes people tell us stuff from an outside perspective, because we've got attachments to ourselves. We see things from our own perspective, from our point of view. Okay, and sometimes other people see other things, and we don't hear it, we don't acknowledge it. But I've got someone's bringing this information, and you might not like it to start with. But if you have a think about it, it's going to bring you into something where you go, wait a sec, maybe I do need to change a little bit here in this area. Okay, and when you do that, it's going to kill you. Why? Because you're like, well, I didn't know I did that. And when you first thing is like, oh, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, you can. Sometimes when we take note of some of these things and we go, wait a sec, maybe I can make changes in those other areas, it opens up a whole new plethora of life, a whole new plethora way of doing things, and more different things open up for you and different possibilities open up. Why? Because we dealt with one thing. You know, sometimes we can fix one problem and then 10 other problems around us just fall away because we're dealt with one thing. But I really think there's some information coming your way that you're not going to want to hear. Right? Oh, there's always information coming all of our ways that we don't want to hear. But something's going to stand out. It's going to piss you off, I feel. And it's going to be in your mind. Don't let it eat you away. Just try to see it from another perspective and it'll make sense. If you choose to embrace it, it's going to be a time of healing. Okay? And it'll bring you to a new point in life where things are going to be. Could it be that I need to give out information, or is it coming in? No, I believe I'm feeling it's coming into you. Okay? And nothing good will become of this situation. What this card means, it's not going to happen when you want, it's not going to happen how you want, and it's not going to happen how you think. Okay? Don't try to force anything. Some of these things just happen. It'll happen. Okay? But we can't, you know, I can feel like you're going over in your head, going tick, 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 tick already. Don't worry about it. Let go of it. Wait until it happens. You'll know when it happens. Until then, let go of it. Just a heads up. Cards are giving you a heads up. Okay? Because if you're thinking about it too hard now, that's what this card's about. Okay? We become attached to it. Start worrying about it. And then it controls us. And we want to get away from all that. Okay? Okay, people. Just letting you know too. I hope that's helped you. Just letting you know, I have tomorrow night. I've got the Soul Focus show, and wait a sec. And I loaded the wrong one. Yeah, tomorrow night I've got the Soul Focus show. That's at 9:30. That's an interview show, and I've got a spiritual heavyweight on tonight. Transpersonal artist, author, healer, does professional clearings, just does the lot. She's been doing it for a lot of years, and like a lot of the greats, she has been through everything. Learned things the easy way, learned things the hard way. You know, done all that. Anyway, I've got a book. I've got a book here. And she sent me this book I've been reading. Wisdom, and yeah, it's a great book. And man, she's one awesome artist. And Angela Kirby. And she will be on tomorrow night on Soul Focus. So join me tomorrow night for Soul Focus. That's at 9:30. It's an interview show, and this lady does teachings, healings, and everything. So if you resonate with her, you'll be able to get in contact with her. And that's the whole point about the Soul Focus interview show. You see people that you resonate with, you can go and contact them, and they can offer teachings, healings, or all that sort of stuff. and then we can just network and we can help build each other. And I'm trying, I love you people to connect with some amazing spiritual people that are around at the moment. Okay, that's what it's about. That's how you grow. Go learn something from someone, and they'll, there's just so much out there, and I'm hoping to connect and bring you people to it. So thanks very much. Thanks for coming tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the readings. I hope you got a reading and it helped you. And I'll see you tomorrow night for Soul Focus. So come in, because you can ask questions. It's a live interview show, so you can ask questions if you have any questions. And just let's dig deep into spirituality, and let's split open the seams of reality and see what makes everyone tick, and see all how it works. Okay, so see you later, people. Remember, love is power, wisdom is truth, and the universe is one. See ya. Bye.